Dr. Meghan McGovern, and I'm here with Robin and Mike to talk about their story together, the procedures that Robin's already done and Mike's about to get started. And I want to thank you for agreeing to be here and talking on camera for everybody, so that you can share your experiences and people can kind of know what to expect. So thank you.
Sure. I personally had the procedure done about 6 months ago. I've loved the result myself from the beginning, from the training to watch the immediate gratification that you get from the procedure is wonderful. And then over the last several months that I've performed the procedure on other patients and seen the beautiful, wonderful results that they've gotten, I've just been very impressed and loved it.
My sense of the process with you is that has been sort of that old adage that the cobbler's children have no shoes. Right. So we get it done when we have time.
Right, right, exactly.
So like you said, it's been about 6 months now, and you really have had a tremendous change from it. So.
Yeah. And the change that I've noticed has been definitely a tightening, a firming, but also a texture and toning in my skin. I've noticed the difference. And for women my age, I think that's one of the main things that they're looking for is a change in the texture and tone, which is hard to achieve sometimes with other things. So that's been a really, really good positive for this procedure. Cool. Yeah.
And I certainly noticed it because
that was my question
of course
for you.
Beautiful to start with, but I've noticed that it's just so smooth and so radiant. I think you know, makes her look so young and so healthy. I think that it's actually wonderful to be with her, you know, so glowing and you know, her enjoying it also.
And I think that with this procedure, it is a very subtle procedure. The changes are subtle, but they're also very dramatic. I mean, there is a big
Subtly
change.
Powerful.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people are looking for, not just women. Women definitely, but men too. I think that the option to have a subtle, powerful change is wonderful.
I'm looking forward to doing it myself. I mean, having seen her changes, and I see as time goes on, I see it, you know, starting to droop or whatever you call it, and you know, I don't really care, but as time goes on, you know, my eyes are drooping and my wrinkles are getting bigger, and so you know, she's encouraged me, and I've decided to try it, and I'm looking forward to, you know, feeling younger. I think it just makes you feel better all the way around. I've seen that in Robin.
It's because we live longer, we are healthier, we feel vibrant, we feel like young people, and then there becomes this disconnect when we look in the mirror, and we want to look how we feel. So, I mean, that's where I'm coming from. I want to look my personal best, and I hear over and over again patients coming in and saying they want to look their best, and this is one of the ways we help them do that. I'm Dr. Meghan McGovern, and I'm here with Mike and Robin. And Mike is 3 weeks following his Ulthera treatment, and so we've just scratched the surface of the results that you're going to get from it. But I would say that I see some changes in you even 3 weeks out, so that's awesome.
Right. Robin was telling me that I even had some like after the first week, and it is pretty exciting that what you guys tell me is that it's going to improve even, you know, another month out, another 2 months out, it's still going to improve. Yeah. So
I'm over excited. A year after my treatment, and I expect to be 12 soon. So, you know.
Reverse age constantly.
Just teasing. But at 3 weeks, it's unusual to have a whole lot of change, but you already have some, so that's awesome. And we expect it to continue, so that's cool.
Great. Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
So tell me about the treatment a little bit.
Well, you know, I was nervous about it and all that, and you can definitely feel, you know, each pulse or whatever you call it, and you know, as they work your way through your face, you know, after 45 minutes or whatever it takes, was, you know, it took a long time. It seemed, you know, as each of those pulses happened, but it was a great, you know, experience to know I'm going to look healthier at the end, and so the actual treatment was, you know, just like any other treatment, you know, that you know you're going in for. So
Right.
it wasn't anything, you know, terrible or.
Okay, you made it through, and
I
then
made it through.
Afterwards, how was it?
You mean a day or so, or?
An hour after.
Oh, it was fine. I didn't.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Robin kept asking me, and I'm like, I don't feel anything.
Cool.
You know, she said, any tightening or any, you know, burning or whatever, and I said, no, I don't feel anything. So
Excellent. That's what we expect.
for me, I didn't. Even the next day, she said, "You feel anything?" I'm like, "No."
Excellent.
Robin says, how's it look? And I'm like, oh, I can go check it if you want. I mean, because I just don't. But I feel healthier. I mean, I can touch my skin. I feel it mostly when I'm washing my face.
Interesting. Okay.
That I can feel that it's, you know, smoother, tighter, whatever. And mostly when I'm washing my face. Because when I do look in the mirror, I do notice it.
Okay.
But it's certainly not every day. So
It's not a habit for you.
No.
Yeah. Men and women are different.
That's right.
True. Yeah.
That's right. I do notice it in, you know, in subtle ways, but, you know, like we'll be standing there talking, he'll move his face a certain way, or and I'm like, oh, wow, that looks really, really good. So I'm very happy and impressed with the changes, and to know that there's going to be more changes. Mm-hmm. And Mike was very happy right after. I think he's still happy. And it's been the same, like I said, with everybody. I think that every single person I've done, even though during the procedure it might be intense, a little painful, everyone says, yeah, do it again. Mm-hmm. You know, it looks nice. They're just so happy. Some of the people that are 3 months out, 2 and 3 months out, 4 months out, it's just amazing to look back at their pictures. Mm-hmm. You know,
that's the key, especially with women, because we do look at ourselves minimum of twice a day, morning and night. So many people will come in and say, you know, people tell me I look refreshed, or people tell me I look, you know, healthy or something, but I don't know if there's a difference. And then we look at the before and afters, and we're all like, oh,
it's
you look like that
amazing.
before. I look like this before. I mean, it really is a big change, but you still look like yourself. And that's really the power of this treatment, is that you look like yourself but refreshed.
Yep.
Contact Dr. Meghan McGovern at Coastal Empire Plastic Surgery today to learn more.